Most people think starting a company in Moldova is complicated, slow, and only for locals. But that is not true. In fact, many foreign entrepreneurs are now choosing Moldova because the setup process is simpler than most European countries, and the costs are significantly lower. The biggest mistake you need to avoid is assuming you need local connections or advanced legal knowledge before you even start. Here's the truth no one tells you. If you follow the correct legal steps in the right order, you can register a company in Moldova in a matter of days, not months. But if you skip even one requirement, your application can get delayed or rejected, and that is where most beginners fail. In this video, you are going to learn exactly how to start a company in Moldova in 2026, step by step, from choosing your business structure to registering with the government, opening a bank account, handling taxes, and avoiding costly mistakes that slow down foreign founders. And stay with me, because in a minute, I'll show you the simplest company type foreigners use to legally operate in Moldova, without unnecessary bureaucracy. Let's begin with the first and most important concept you need to understand before doing anything else. The foundation of your entire business in Moldova is your legal structure. This determines your taxes, your liability, and how easily you can operate. The most common structure is called an SRL, which is similar to a limited liability company. Think of it like what John in the US would call an LLC. It protects your personal assets and allows you to run a flexible business. Now here's where it gets interesting. Many first-time founders overcomplicate this step by exploring unnecessary structures like joint stock companies or partnerships. But unless you are planning a large corporate setup with investors, you almost always want an SRL. It is the standard choice for startups, freelancers scaling up, and foreign entrepreneurs. But here's the problem. Choosing the right structure is not enough. You also need to understand who can legally own the company. In Moldova, foreigners are allowed to own 100% of an SRL. This is a major advantage compared to many countries where local partners are required. So if Alex from Germany wants to start a tech business in Moldova, he can fully own it without needing a local shareholder. Now let's move to the second step, and this is where most people fail in the early stage. You need to choose and reserve your company name. This may sound simple, but it is more important than it looks. Your company name must be unique, and not conflict with existing businesses registered in Moldova. The name is checked through the National Business Registry. Here's what usually happens. Someone picks a name, rushes into registration, and then gets rejected because a similar name already exists. That causes delays of several days or even weeks. So the smarter approach is to prepare 2 or 3 backup names. For example, if your main idea is Blue River Solutions, you should also prepare alternatives like Blue River Tech Group or Blue River Digital Services. This gives you flexibility and saves time. Now let's move forward, because this is where things start to become practical. The next step is preparing your legal documents. This includes your identification, your company charter, and your registered address in Moldova. The company charter is basically your internal rulebook. It explains what your company does, who manages it, and how decisions are made. Now here's the truth no one tells you. Most delays in company registration are not caused by government complexity. They are caused by incomplete or incorrectly filled documents. Something as small as a missing signature or unclear business activity description can delay the entire process. So let's simplify it. Your company charter should clearly include your business activity, your management structure, and your share distribution. If you are the only founder, this becomes even easier because you own 100% of the shares. Now let's talk about the registered address. This is another area where beginners get confused. You cannot register a company without an official address in Moldova. But here's the good news. You do not need to own property. You can use a virtual office or a legal address service. For example, if Jake from the UK wants to open a marketing agency in Moldova but still lives in London, he can legally use a registered office service in Chisinau. This is completely normal and widely accepted. Now let's move into the actual registration process, because this is the core of your setup. Company registration in Moldova is handled through the State Registration Chamber. This is where you submit your documents, pay the fees, and officially create your legal entity. Here is how it works in simple terms. You submit your application, your company charter, your ID documents, and your registered address proof. Then the authority reviews everything. If everything is correct, your company is usually registered within a few working days. But here's where it gets interesting. You can also speed up the process by preparing digital versions of your documents in advance. Many entrepreneurs now use legal consultants or online filing services to reduce errors and save time. Now let's talk about something very important that most beginners overlook. Your tax registration. Once your company is registered, you must register with the tax authorities. Moldova has a relatively competitive tax system compared to many European countries. Corporate tax is generally straightforward, and small businesses may qualify for simplified tax regimes depending on turnover and activity type. But here's the problem. Many founders assume taxes are automatically handled after company formation. That is not true. You must actively register and choose your tax regime. If you skip this step, you may face penalties or compliance issues later. So what should you do? As soon as your company is registered, you should visit or consult with the tax authority to confirm your obligations. This includes VAT registration if your business exceeds the threshold or operates in certain sectors. Now let's go deeper, because banking is another critical step. Opening a business bank account in Moldova is required to operate legally. Without it, you cannot properly receive payments or manage company finances. Here's what most people don't realize. Banks will review your company activity before approving your account. They want to understand your business model and source of income. So if you clearly explain your business from the beginning, approval becomes much smoother. For example, if Alex is starting a software company, he should clearly explain that his income comes from software development services or SaaS subscriptions. The clearer your explanation, the easier the approval. Now let's address a common question. Can foreigners open a bank account easily in Moldova? Yes, but the process depends on documentation quality and business transparency. Some banks may request additional verification, especially for non-residents. This is normal, not a rejection. Now here comes a powerful insight that can save you months of confusion. Many successful founders in Moldova use a hybrid setup. They register the company locally but operate digitally across multiple countries. This allows them to access lower costs while still serving global clients. Now let's talk about compliance, because this is where long-term success depends. Once your company is active, you must maintain annual reporting, tax filings, and basic accounting records. This is not optional. Even small companies must stay compliant. But here's the good news. Accounting services in Moldova are relatively affordable compared to Western Europe. Many entrepreneurs outsource this entirely, so they can focus on growth instead of paperwork. Now let's move into mistakes that you absolutely need to avoid. The first mistake is rushing the registration without preparing documents properly. The second mistake is ignoring tax registration until it becomes a problem. The third mistake is choosing a business activity that does not match your real operations. And the fourth mistake is underestimating banking requirements. Now here's a retention insight that most guides skip. The real success in starting a company in Moldova is not just registration. It is structuring your business so it can operate internationally from day one. That means thinking about clients, payment systems, and scalability before you even finish registration. For example, if John is building an online consulting business, he should already plan how clients will pay him, whether through international transfers or online platforms. This makes the business usable immediately after setup. Now let's quickly walk through a simplified mental model of the entire process so it becomes crystal clear. First, you choose your company structure, usually an SRL. Then you prepare your company name and reserve it. Next, you gather documents including your charter and address. After that, you submit everything to the registration authority. Once approved, you receive your company certificate. Then you register for taxes and open a bank account. Finally, you maintain compliance through accounting and reporting. That is the full system from start to finish. But here's the final insight that separates beginners from serious entrepreneurs. Starting a company in Moldova is not just about legal formation. It is about positioning yourself for cost efficiency, international flexibility, and operational freedom. Many entrepreneurs use Moldova as a base for service businesses, digital companies, and remote operations because it offers a balance of simplicity and affordability. If you understand that strategy, you are already ahead of most beginners. So, to summarize everything clearly, you start by choosing your legal structure, then secure your company name, prepare your documents, register your company, handle tax registration, open your bank account, and maintain compliance. If you follow each step carefully, the process becomes straightforward and predictable. And now you have a complete, practical roadmap to start a company in Moldova in 2026 without confusion or unnecessary delays. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video, leave a comment with your country if you want a similar guide for your region, and subscribe for more step-by-step business breakdowns like this. It helps you avoid mistakes and start smarter from day one.